Okay.
Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? We're going to the store over here and we gotta do some shopping for something. So we're gonna do that. Look at this guy's car now. Wow, look at the wheels on that. That's nice. I was telling you about when I was, well, first time I really got jumped, right? Yeah, I'm putting this on YouTube. Great idea, right? You know? And I'm not going to the liquor store. Not yet, anyway. Well, yeah, I was back in, I was in grade 8, I guess, you know. I was in grade 8, I got really smashed. Really stupid, you know. I think the place is closed. You know, I didn't know what to get, you know. I went to the liquor store and, you know, I wanted to get something that would, like, get me smashed, you know. But what do you get, you know? So I see on TV a lot of commercials, you know, about Jack Daniels and my buddy Eric. My buddy Eric, you know, he'd be in grade 6 and 7, grade 5 and 6, and he'd be wearing Jack Daniels t-shirts to school in grade 5 and 6, you know. So it's hardly advertised, you know, to drink Jack Daniels, right? So I'm down at a liquor store and I'm like, okay, let's get a bottle of Jack Daniels. Why not? Let's see what the big deal is about Jack Daniels. So I got a big bottle, and like, how big of a bottle are you supposed to get? Like, you don't know. Like, when you're a young kid, I was in grade 8, you know, man. Like, I was pretty young, and I got like a 2.6. You know, a 2.6 is a pretty big bottle, actually. And you know, we don't, and I grabbed the 6-pack also. And how much are you supposed to drink? How fast? Who knows, right? The night I grabbed that booze, I only had like 1 or 2 sips out of it, and I had 1 or 2 sips, and then I went to sleep. Had a good sleep, you know, after just 1 or 2 sips. And you know, I went to school next day. And my buddy Barry Petrowski, I don't know if I should give him a shout out or not, but there it is. Barry Petrowski, you know, I'm hanging out with him at school in the morning. I told him, yeah man, I got a big bottle of Jack Daniels in a 6-pack, you know. So he's like, oh, hey man, let's go to your house at lunch, man. Let's drink that, man. Let's get drunk at lunchtime. I'm like, are you kidding, man? You want to get drunk at lunchtime and what, come back to school? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, why not, man? Let's do it. Let's give it a try. I'm like, shit. Okay, man. Well, if we're getting drunk, we're gonna need our buddy Chris. So we got our buddy Chris Crawford. I remember the guy still. Chris Crawford. We got him to come with us, you know. And there we are at lunchtime. We got like an hour for lunch at lunchtime. So we're pouring drink after drink, shot after shot. And like our plan was to finish this bottle of booze before lunch hour is up and make it back to school and back to class on time, right? You gotta be kidding me, man. Man, we finished that bottle, the two of us, shot for shot. We finished it in like 45 minutes. I kind of remember it because I'm looking at the clock and the time, and I'm like, man, we got a half hour, you know, we got so much time left, you know, and we're just pounding this. And after 45 minutes, you know, of sitting down drinking, we almost drank that whole bottle. I'm like, we're only in grade 8, man. This is ridiculous, you know? well, should we go back to school or what? And I remember after about 20 or 30 minutes of drinking, we couldn't even pour our own drinks. Like, we were too drunk after like 20 or 30 minutes. We couldn't pour our drinks anymore. We were like all over the place trying to pour them. That's why we had buddy Chris stay skip the afternoon and pour us the drinks, because we couldn't pour a drink straight anymore after 20 or 30 minutes, So like that's how drunk we were getting. And regardless of being that drunk, we still kept drinking and we polished that all off. Like, man, we were so hammered, it was nuts. I guess this place is closed. So then we have a 6-pack of beer left, and like Barry goes and he grabs the 6-pack of beer and he runs off into the bathroom with this 6-pack of beer, because he's like, I'm gonna keep these all myself. I'm like, you little bastard, you steal my beer on me, those are mine. I'm chasing after him, and he came running out of the bathroom trying to catch me, and we were in the kitchen, and we were like, got into a fight in the kitchen or something or other, and like he grabbed the bag of chips, I grabbed the bag of chips, we're fighting over the chips, and we just both pulled and the chips went flying everywhere. We were fighting over the beer at the same time. Actually, just before that, we were fighting over the beer, and one of the beers broke and sprayed all over the ceiling, and then the chips broke, and so we had beer with chips stuck to the beer on the ceiling. It was great. And he went running downstairs into the basement, with my beer, and I went chasing after him, and man, I was so drunk, I could barely make it down the steps. I'm hanging on to both sides of the walls, and like, man, I'm looking down there, and I'm trying to go down these steps, and my vision was just all of a sudden just disappearing on me. I was like, man, this is crazy. But I was like, I gotta get this guy. So I went chasing down there, and I'm looking everywhere, and I can't see anything. I was at such a drunken state that my hands in front of me, I couldn't see them. It's unreal. My hands were in front of me, and I couldn't see my hands. I was so drunk. It was like when your eyes are closed and everything's just like all different colors in a blur. That's what it was like with my eyes wide open. I was that drunk. And I could hear Buddy laughing. He's like right in front of me, curled up somewhere, laughing at me. And I'm like, where is this guy, man? What the hell? Noise here somewhere, and I'm looking, I'm feeling around, I can't find him. I'm like, fuck, well, I can't find him. I guess he's not here. He must have snuck by me and went back upstairs. That little devil. And I'm talking to myself out loud, and I can hear him laughing at me right in front of me, but I can't see him. So I ran back upstairs looking for him, and I couldn't find him upstairs. So I went back down there, and then my vision started coming back to me, and he was curled up under the desk in the basement down there. So, you little devil, now I got you. And then he ran upstairs. I chased him upstairs, and then, shit, man, we got into a fight in the living room, and somehow we put Chris Crawford through the wall. I don't know, I can't quite remember how that happened, but somehow we ended up putting Chris through the wall, and like you'd open up the closet and you could see him on the other side of the wall inside the closet. It was crazy. Shit. But yeah, I was really drunk, and like after we had our fun, we fought around, we wrestled. Then minutes, like, I don't feel so good, man. I gotta go use the bathroom. You know what I mean, man? So, like, I'm in the bathroom, man. I'm like puking my guts up and shit, you know, like. And Barry's still wandering around the house. He's like, I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna come right back. Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, get out of here. I finally got him out of the house and left, you know, and I was like, fine, he's gone. And then I had a mess everywhere, man. You know, what am I gonna do, man? I still gotta deliver my papers at 5 o'clock this evening, you know, before my mom gets home, you know. So like, my other buddy David Cruikshank came over afterwards, and he helped me deliver my papers, and by some crazy stroke of effort I managed to deliver all my papers after drinking all that booze and being all that drunk, puking my guts up and everything. I still got the job done afterwards, you know. Props to me on that one. So yeah, I got that done. And then my mom comes home and sees the whole place in a mess, you know. I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, I was in trouble. I had to clean it all up. That Jack Daniels, awful drink, man. Man, I was so sick and so drunk off that Jack Daniels. For the next week, for the next 7 days, maybe 8 days, that's all I could taste in my mouth was Jack Daniels. I'd wake up in the morning, my mouth tasted like Jack Daniels. I'd eat food at supper time, I could still taste Jack Daniels in my mouth after supper. You know, that took me like 7 or 8 days to lose that fucking awful taste out of my mouth, man. And that's it, man. No more Jack Daniels. No way. That's the first time I ever got like really drunk. Man, I shouldn't have been doing that, man. I'm dumb. Grade 8. Man. But that's one of life's lessons. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story. It was a good one, life story. And I'll see you guys in the next one in the future.